Hi team, welcome to day 5 of our 31-day weight training program. Today we're going to really focus on legs. So we're first going to start off with squats. We're going to do some side leg raises with the band. I've got rubber band down there. Essentially all we're going to do is standing position and lifting a leg off to the side and alternating as well. Calf raises with the band. If you're in a gym, you can easily use a calf machine. For us, we're just going to use a band today to do the calf raises with. Laying on the ground, leg curls, or you can even lay on the bench, doesn't really matter, but you see over there, I've got the blue band set up. We're laying on the bench, we're putting my legs through it, and I'll be pulling them back towards me, towards my bum. And then we've got some barbell step ups on the bench here at the end. We're going to finish off with that. Everything's 3 times 12, so let's not delay, let's get into it. Now I've loaded myself up today with 10 kilo weight plates on each side. I'm a bit apprehensive whether that should be the right weight for me, because it's been a long time since I've done proper weights. Let's give it a go. Put some supports here just in case I can't get back up. Alright, legs shoulder width apart. Don't exaggerate it too much. And come down. Nice work, guys. So just a quick little thing on the squats. Look, there's a number of things I didn't mention when I first grabbed it. So when I grabbed the bar, as per the deadlift, as per chest press, upright row with the barbell, I always put my ring finger on the smooth sections of the bar. And that's really good hand placement for myself. It's important not to go too far out as you lose too much control and focus with it. You may feel, first time doing a squat as well, that you may have some impact on the back of your neck or shoulder. So it's really important not to have the bar too high up, to have it more neutrally lower, so it runs across the back of the shoulder blades. And that when you put your arms underneath it, you're creating like this little shelf for the bar just to sit on. And it really just takes away that pressure from the neck. That's really key. Again, if you're doing a squat, it's all varying how low you're gonna go with it. I've always been instructed in the past to go ass to grass is kind of like the medium point you go to. I don't know if you could hear my knee or not, but it certainly wasn't allowing me to get down too low. So I've got a lot of instability in my knee and problems with my knee over the years of doing squats. So yeah, trying to get back there again. Let's get into set number 2. Make sure you count as well, because I think I lost count during that. I know my mind counted 12, but I don't know if I did or not. As you see, I've walked through the bar, and now it's actually resting on my back, keeping my fingers on the smooth sections of the bar, just walking slightly away, not too far away, making sure the bar is center in my back, or at least the top near my neck. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Nice work. Make sure you grab some water. Whew. This caps the comment I made on day one, which was the 3 key exercises you should do: chest press, squats, and deadlift. Obviously today, we're going through our squats. Whew. For me, squats have always been very, very taxing. I don't think I've ever been really that good at them. Not as much from a technique perspective, but more from a weight discipline point of view, where the maximum 1 RM I've ever gotten was 155. That's the maximum I've ever got. And I think I was like 107 or 108 at the time. So it's not a very good differential between body weight versus carrying weight. Because usually they say, 50% or more of what's on the bar should be what's on your body whilst you're doing the movement, especially when you get to that ability to carry heavy weight. All right, let's get into our third and final squat. Always make sure that your weight plates haven't moved off the ends. Look, if you're in a gym, more than likely you're gonna have attachments or blockers or locks that you can put on the end of your Olympic bar. If you're working in a Smith machine, all that's gonna happen is this is gonna detach and it's gonna be caught up in a slider system. So you're not gonna have to worry about the bar being too unstable or overcompensating one side. I'm certainly trying to manage the weight as I'm doing this today to avoid impact on my knee. If you do have problems with the knees or issues, best advice I've ever gotten is strapping it. Not just with one of the sports compression bandages that you can buy, or even the knee guard you can put on. Actual proper strapping on it will help compensate for a bit of the extra load you're getting through your knee. All right. I always try to make sure my feet are at least even in their placement, so I'm not maybe favoring too much of one side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that was good. That was good. I'd anticipated, to be honest, a lot more pain in my knee than what I just felt. I certainly thought I would have gotten a bit more from it, but then maybe this time away from it has actually helped, I suppose. I certainly wouldn't get carried away though. Get carried away, potentially injure myself, so essentially on that. We've got our side leg raises with the band now. So all we do is put it on a low point, take a step away, get where someone's stable or she's got good balance, and you're simply going to lift your leg away from you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now make sure, really importantly, that this leg transitions or goes in a pattern path that's consistently straight with your other leg. Don't let this one go too far forward. Keep it pulled back, as again, gets more stability control in your hip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, just change legs. Let's walk away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice work. Have a rest. It's one of those exercises, if you really wanted to, you could just go next set, next set, next set. Because what's happening when you're just standing on one leg, you're using the other leg to do the exercise, this one's recovering. Obviously it's giving core stability throughout the exercise, but you could just transition to the other side as well, straight away, without having to have delay. So, let's get into our second set now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that got me now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, crap. Oh, that one got me. I need to have a rest this time around. Oh, crap. The other thing you can do as well, if you have a cable machine, one that you can change heights on, what you can do is, there's like an attachment, Velcro attachment. It's kind of like on a cable and a hook, and attaches to the D-shackle. Anyway, so you lock it on, you put the Velcro around your leg, around your ankle, and you can adjust your weight plates accordingly, which is quite handy as well. See, for me, my only way of doing this, maybe at a more of a weighted resistance, or more of an increased resistance, I should say, is I'd have to get a thicker band, or use a thicker band to do the exercise with, which is certainly doable. And look, progressively you should be able to get stronger and increase the weight throughout. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is our third and final, so if you're feeling the fatigue from it, there's a bit of a reprieve coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh gosh, such a good exercise, but it really does get you though. Really does get you. Grab some water. Now with the calf raises, use a band. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting the band under each foot, each side, and I'll be lifting it over my knees, like so. And so, lifting your ankles up. Certainly if you find it too easy, might want to use a stronger band. 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice work. If you find it too easy, maybe you can add maybe a weight plate or a dumbbell across your knees. Could be a good option. Alternatively, if you're in a gym and they've got a calf raising machine, you can easily jump onto that. Makes life so much simpler. If you are using bands, just be mindful to do regular checks on them, as they can tear and break, and you certainly wouldn't have an accident where you get whacked in the eye, or anywhere really, with the band if it was to break. So always make sure you do a quality check on it before each workout, because you never know, there could be a tear in it. Let's get into number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice work. What am I doing this last one? Is just put it underneath the legs of my seat, as they do protrude out past where my feet sit. Doing this with a band, it's a good process too. So pull up to the knees. Ah yes, feels a lot better. All right, 1, 2. Keep your knees as close together as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent work. Let's have a rest, grab some water. All right, we've got 2 exercises to go. I might have done myself a bit of an injustice putting this here already. Let me move this away quickly. I'll have to get reset up in a minute. Well, I need the room to bring out the bench. So, look, the gym's got a machine. Easily use a machine, but if you don't have one, our best option is to use a rubber band. Bring it a little bit closer. Too far away. Simply all we're going to do is I might have to move this down a little bit more, so it's too high. Very windy here right now, sorry about that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring the rubber band. I'd like to step through it with one leg, then I'll lay down on the bench, and with my other foot, because it's going to be bending up the right way, I transition it over. That's how I get this position. So as you can see, I can slide myself further on the chair forward. It's much preferable to do this whilst you've got shoes on and socks on, so you don't hurt your ankles or your feet, especially when you go to those heavier bands. Keep your legs together as much as you can. What we're going to be doing is pulling our heels up to our buttocks. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice work. Let's just rest here, so no need to get up. Preemptively, if you're anticipating doing this one next, bring a water bottle close so that you can hydrate whilst laying down. As I've said in the last 4 videos, I always recommend probably about a 30-second rest recovery time between each set. Hopefully that's ample enough time to get you recovered well for the next set. Don't touch that. Hey, stop. Move away from it. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent work. You may see as well, at the top I actually take a pause so I can hold the contraction there and try to get the full advantage of the actual band trying to pull me back down. Again, similar, or exact same thing you can do on a cable machine too. All right, hopefully you're ready. Let's get into the third and final. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just safely let it go. Oh, nice work. Ollie. That one definitely got me. As always, like to clean as I go. Alrighty, let's get our box reset back up. Now for our final exercise, we're going to be grabbing the barbell and we're just going to step up on this. Look, leg placement, not too critical. What I recommend, just to get proper exposure to both legs, let's alternate as we go. And sometimes the alternation sometimes gets a bit confusing when you use the same leg. It's not too critical, but just keep an eye on that. What I might do, since my legs are pretty taxed, I might actually decrease my weight to 10 kilo plate instead. This will ensure at least I get through the sets as well. Because I don't feel like I'm physically there right now. And considering how much leg stuff we've already done today. Alright, let's make sure there's nothing obstructing our position. Again, we're going to be grabbing the bar in the squat position, walking over to here. Now I've used 4 pegs on each side, so may find it's too high. You could even just work off the board itself, depending on how you feel. Maybe 1 peg is enough. We'll see how you go. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's go. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice work. Good. Make sure you grab some water. Oh, we're almost there. So not have to walk too far. All right. So I was just feeling pins and needles on my arm. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent work. We're 1 away from victory. Victory being the end of the session. As I said at the beginning, I do find leg workouts to be a lot more difficult than they used to be. Look, I'm not the lightest guy in the world right now either, so it certainly adds an impact to it. Hopefully this 31-day program will help me through losing some weight, but also gaining some good quality strength as well, hopefully, I anticipate. Thank you for joining me on this journey as well. It's always appreciated. As I said with our chest day, which we started off with on Monday, well not Monday actually, I can't remember what day it was now. It's irrelevant. On day 1, we commented that would be ever increasing and doing these sessions multiple times a month. So you will see this routine or something similar to it next week as well. All right. Let's get into our 3rd and final set. All right, let's get ready. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. We are finished. Finished. That really concludes our 5-day structure. Chest, biceps, triceps, shoulder, back, and now legs. Tomorrow we'll be going into probably more of a core workout. And I suppose it's a bit of a moot point to comment what we might be doing tomorrow, depending on the circumstances of how you're watching this video. So thank you for tuning in. Day 5 of 31 completed. See you tomorrow. Bye.